Hi, welcome to the Industry Astrology New Moon Forecast for February of 2024. The moon is waning, getting darker, the energy is decreasing. How are you feeling? The moon is waning, and on February 9th at 2:59 p.m. Pacific Time, the moon will conjoin the sun and then begin to wax again. Feeling a little more introverted, quiet, reflective, on the edge of something new, perhaps. New moons are like cosmic reset buttons. They start a whole new cycle of growth and development. Particularly, this new moon has a special reset. We're on the threshold of a whole new year, according to the Chinese zodiac. This is the Chinese New Year of the dragon coming, the wood dragon. Now, the dragon years are said to come in big, like a dragon. Dragon years are historically times of big transformation and change. They allow for big movements to happen. They tend to awaken and create agitation, activity. They are young, like the yang energy of the dragon truly is powerful and big. In fact, it's the only one of the animals in the Chinese zodiac that is a mythical animal, a magical animal that can fly high up in the air and see the world from way above. So it's said that in dragon years, there's something mythic about it, something big in proportion, and it can create huge, huge expansion, but also huge falls. So there's definitely going to be some drama coming up here in the year of the dragon, the wood dragon. I do talk about the Vedic astrology of 2024 Vedic astrology horoscopes for all 12 signs. You can still get the recording on my website. Check it out. I'll leave a link below. Now, according to Vedic astrology, this new moon is in the nakshatra, or Vedic lunar mansion, named Dhanishta nakshatra. Dhan is wealth, bounty. And Dhanishta is said to bring great opportunities in wealth. One of the names of this star is also the star of symphony, because it is connected to the sound of rhythm and music, particularly Lord Shiva's drum, the damaru, that he plays as he dances, the dance of destruction, creation and destruction, the tandava. So there's something wildly transformative in this new moon. There's a lot of energy to give new opportunity and to let go of the past as well. This new moon is also called Moni Amavasya. Moni means quiet. So while there is this energy of sound within Dhanishta, the rhythm of Lord Shiva's dance, and also the sound of mantra and sacred song, there is also an energy of silence, the silence between words. Without silence, there can be no sound, actually. So Moni Amavasya is considered to be an excellent time to take a vow of silence, not necessarily for mantra or music, but for idle talk, and especially gossip or negative words. So on this new moon, take a vow to speak only what is necessary. The fierce energy of the god of war and action, Mars, is joining this new moon in Capricorn. He actually just entered sidereal Capricorn on February 5th. Now, this is the sign of Mars' exaltation. This position of Mars can really help with decisive actions for strategic planning and getting things done. But it is also opening a new and particularly important, possibly quite intense chapter of the wars, particularly the wars in the Middle East. Mars in Capricorn, it said, is, Capricorn is said to be the sign of the graveyard of death, because it is ruled over by Saturn. So there is an element of awakening understanding of the true casualties that we're facing with war and the penalty of human life, and it may actually help to propel opening a new chapter towards peace and towards relief. So this new moon is a powerful time to take a moment of silence, or to come together to pray, to sing, to chant mantra, praying for peace and clarity for the world and for your own personal life, to step into decisive action and clear vision as well. Okay, so let's just take a look at what the tarot cards have to say about this upcoming new moon, the Chinese New Year as well, in Dhanishta. Okay, so the first card that came through is the Chariot. Very auspicious. New moon in Dhanishta. New opportunity. Something innovative, something forward moving in this new moon. A promise of something new coming forward, going forward in the Chariot. And also the Four of Wands, another very auspicious card actually. Something also finishing. Obviously the lunar cycle is finishing, but also the Chinese New Year. And perhaps it is a turning point for you when it comes to certain projects. And finally, the Aeon, or the Judgment card. It's a fiery card. Really reminds me of the energy of the dragon, actually, even though it's a wood dragon, not a fire dragon. There is something about dragons just breathing fire. The dragon energy is, like I was saying, a sort of hyper expansion of awareness. It can be causing big movements, political movements, social movements. It's like sort of coming to terms year. And the last time we had a wood dragon year was 60 years ago. They go in 60-year cycles, just like the Vedic samvatsaras. They are also aligned with the Jupiter and Saturn returns every year as well. So 60 years ago, it was 1964, when Saturn was also in Aquarius and Jupiter was also in Aries going into Taurus. And that was the summer there was massive upheaval in the United States, especially surrounding civil rights and activism on a very, very large scale. There's something awakening here, something that has to be done. And if we can find a way to get involved, to step on the dragon's back and fly, but we have to be careful. Dragons are dangerous creatures. So one step at a time as well. Slow down, move forward methodically. Finish one thing to start another. Take a look. A new moon, a new year. Let go of the past. Complete the task. Come back to your center. An awakening is happening from this point. From a hearth fire, we start in our hearts. You can warm your soul. And as this fire grows, a potential to see far beyond your world and your home. How we are all interconnected and how our actions matter. Awaken to your power, to your capability, in fact, to your mission to transform and evolve with this world. Okay. Thank you for coming to the Anandashri Astrology New Moon forecast. I do offer one-on-one Vedic astrology readings and tarot readings online on Zoom. you can book a reading with me on my website, anandastrology.com. Be sure to subscribe to my newsletter if you haven't already. I write a blog. And also follow me on Instagram, as well as subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to hear more. I will be doing my next forecast probably from India. I'm headed out to India soon again. So take care on this new moon, and Happy New Year. See you soon.